So many Reliquaries of Souls.
Huh, this should be interesting.
Today's Hearthstone highlights use two different decks that are fairly similar, and they both use the newly buffed the Lurker Below, as well as the Fist of Radin. The first one is the Lurker's Quest. So this one focuses on getting decent tempo out fairly quickly, but still has Earthshock as a 1-cost spell, as well as Cobalt Spellkins to give us 1-cost spells, because the Fist of Radin with 1-cost spells will always summon the Reliquary of Souls. Both lists include 2 Horde Pillagers to get us even more value out of our Fists of Radin, and they both include Licensed Adventurers so that we can hero power and get the double battle cry off of Dragon Queen Alexstrasza when everything lines up just right in a longer game. The second deck is Lurking Relics Quest. So this one is not as focused on high tempo in the early game, but has a lot more 1-cost spells so that we can flood the board with a ton of Reliquaries of Souls. By the end of our playtesting, both had pretty poor win rates, so I don't recommend these at all if you're looking to climb the ladder. But if you're looking for a fun new way to use the Lurker Below together with the Fist of Radin, you might check these out. So enjoy these highlights and let me know what you think. Okay, Fist of Radin again, excellent. Farsight tempting, but against a hunter not having any early drops is dangerous. So, yeah, I mean, especially if he doesn't drop something on 1. But with him having coin, if he's Highlander, he might not play anything. But if he's Face or Dragon Hunter, probably has a 1-drop or a coin 2-drop. Ho ho. So maybe Highlander, possibly. What's wrong with being a stepchild? So I had a health teacher, I believe, back in like middle school, and she had this saying for anybody who was acting abnormally or silly, stupid, whatever. She would say something like, "Smack you around like a redheaded stepchild," something like that, and it stuck with me as, you know, something you don't want to be is the redheaded stepchild. It's silly, it's stupid, I don't know. But if we overload, we can't play Twilight Drake next turn. So let's go ahead and discover here. If we get a 2-drop option, we'll probably choose it. I like Evasive Worm, it's reactive. And we'll just hero power. So we cycled, we have lots of cards in hand to make our Twilight Drake nice and aggressive. We have 2 damage on board, so unless he, like, what's the word? Desert Spear, I believe it is. Unless he Desert Spears, then we've got the 3/2 dead. Don't have a way to kill the poisonous, do we? Yes, we do. We do overload, but we don't have... We overload, we can still play Twilight Drake next turn. We clear both of his minions, punch 1 face. Let's do this. We're not rogue, so we don't care if it's the lackey. So this improves our chances of getting a taunt totem or a spell power totem. Ooh, that was only 3 mana. We could play this, but then we would only have 3 mana available next turn, and we'd lock ourselves out. Whereas next turn we can actually play Twilight Drake. We could have played the lackey plus hero power next turn, but that's a really weak turn. I'd like to have something a little bit more pressure. Counter pressure. And we may need it. He might coin out Ziliax? No, not Ziliax. What is the name of the prime for hunters? We haven't seen any duplicates yet. I'm betting it's Highlander. Still. Oh, we would have had a great 3-drop. But this is nice and big. We didn't get to our discounted Dragon Queen Alexstrasza last game. By the way, where are all our spells? Or, well, we do have Cobalt Spellkin. So next turn we can play this out, get a couple 1-drops, play one mana spells, and then Fist of Radin. If we Cobalt Spellkin Sludge Slurper, that uses all our mana, and we only have 5 mana the following. No, wait, we start with 6. We'll go to 6 again. So we can play both 1 costs with the Fist of Radin the following turn. Or just Evasive Worm. Depends on where this goes when it wakes up. Alright. I want more targets for this to attack into. So... Bummer. I'm gonna bump this in instead of bumping these in. Normally you would bump in the low-cost ones. Yeah, let's do this. Forked Lightning isn't terrible, but no, we want to combo it with that next turn. Nice. So we weren't able to get the coin off of Licensed Adventure, so we can't go absurd with the Dragon Queen Alexstrasza, but we can still get there. I feel so bad to run a 2-2 in. But Hunter, other than like Unleash the Hounds, isn't going to punish us too hard for this. Oh. Speak a bit louder when speaking to self so we can follow the reasoning. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, I've got the mic all the way up. But, yes. Fair enough. I thought I was speaking loud enough. I'll get a little closer so you guys can see my face a little bit better and also hear me a little bit better. Okay, so he did buff Zixor. That was the name. Ugh. By the way, that went into Kobold Lackey. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. First time I've ever played the Lurker Below. Ever. And it was excellent. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, that was a play. Still only have 2 1-costs for spells to activate Fist of Radin, but we're doing pretty well. We've got 9 damage showing, 10 with this weapon. Oh, really? He hit the biggest minion? Oh, there we go. So this is 4. We can actually freeze that. Okay, yeah. I was considering just playing the Evasive Worm to kill that, but no. We'll freeze it. We've got Horde Pillager. Does 1 extra face damage matter? And by the way, overloading may punish us a slight bit, but it's 1 more reliquary. Let's save the Kobold Lackey so that we can pair. Oh, that would have been good. Had we hero powered Kobold Lackey now. Next turn, if we play Cobalt Spellkin, we can play 2 more 1-costs. We'll have exactly 7 mana. So we have a couple options for next turn. Let's save it. 13. We've got 2 lifesteal. We're at 28. We should be fine. Oh, alright. He's probably taking out the reliquaries, I assume. Well, yeah, they rush. They don't charge, fortunately. Interesting. Okay. 2 damage to everything. Oh, we already played the lightning whatever. Forked lightning. We could actually coin Kobold Spellkin, but we don't deal with this board. And leaving 12 damage up is dangerous against Hunter. So yeah, let's do this. Two random legendaries. I will go ahead and use a weapon charge on that. Feels bad, but didn't matter order, because we only healed for 1 anyways. Yeah, let's get 2 legendaries. Not necessary, but hey, if the game goes long enough. Next turn, we can Hero Power Katrina. We have 9 mana available. Hero Power Cobalt, get 4. So that's 7 mana. We can get 1 more Reliquary. By the way, are we ever going to draw our Reliquaries? Yeah, Licensed Adventurer, you're too late. We could... Well, yeah, and we can actually Cobalt as well. Perfect.
A simple spell.
Let's go Lightning Bolt to the face and save the rest of the minion-based ones. Now, we could have done 4 to his face, he'd be alive at 5, but we would have left a big dragon up, which is kind of scary. Preferably not. Alright, we've got 3 1-cost spells for our Horde Pillager to get us even more value. That is 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 9. This does help us clear a bit. We have 2 damage we could go face with. 3 damage, yeah, no. Actually, Evasive Worm is excellent here, though. Evasive Worm just takes that out. Can we kill King Crush if we use this? So this only does 2, 3, 4, and I trade in. We'll do it. This stays alive. Kind of unfortunate, but...
So many Reliquaries of Souls.
This obviously we don't get the battle cry anymore, so let's just stick a body out there. None of these battle cries mattered. Alright, so we've got 3 Reliquary Primes in our deck, 3 Reliquaries of Souls on the board, and we're at 27 health. And our opponent has already pulled the trigger on Dino Tamer Bran. Now if he gets Zixor Prime in hand, we are in a little bit of trouble. Akama Prime we don't care about. Dragon Queen Alexstrasza could really turn things around, but we're getting close to being able to close out the game. That's big. Okay. I do kind of like Evasive Worm on that. That's 6 mana, so we only have enough for Evil Totem, which probably draws the attack of probably this. And we can go face with these 2, because we can't kill that off easily. So yeah, let's do that. We could kill this off by trading everything in, including the weapon charge. Not really a fan of that though. And we do need to kill him, you know, eventually. If we pick up a Kobold Lackey, so that's 4 damage, 5 damage with hero power. So we just need 2 damage to stick on board. And him not to get a taunt here. The taunt dragon would be annoying. As long as he doesn't get the taunt dragon, most likely he's dead. Okay. He's dead. Alright, we got there. We never got any of our Reliquary Primes back. But, we took him out. Fist of Radin for the win. We healed a fair bit from the little Reliquaries. So there was that. And the Lurker Below was amazing. So, very nice. Okay. Who knows? Maybe we get craziness against a warrior.
Your time ends now.
All of this far too slow, except Earthshock might really help us out against a the little bomb girl, whatever her name is. Ooh, excellent. Questing Explorer. And hey, maybe this is a game where we get the Dragon Queen Alexstrasza value. Though a lot of the warriors are really aggressive with enrage mechanics. If the game goes long enough.
then we can do some pretty absurd stuff. And if we get enough coins, we can actually pull the trigger on this a little bit earlier. Oh, but we do have to get rid of all our duplicates for that to be good. And we have quite a few. So pulling the trigger on that is actually unlikely to go off on turn 8 or 9. Yeah, it'll probably be 10 or later before we can get the value out of her. But we do have an excellent turn 2. That's always going to kill this, but it also means he's going to go into it.
Of course it's the right way.
So probably Livewire Lance or the Ankar. And he plays it, yeah. Because it lines up extremely well. That's actually better for us than the Ankar, I believe. Sad that we don't have a better play. Ugh. Let's do it. Okay. Next turn, if he plays something out that we want to deal with. Sandstorm Elemental, Ethereal Lackey. Ethereal Lackey first, so we discover what we get. He's cycling. Okay. Oh, really? Okay. Well, we can Earth Shock it if we want. Let's see what we get here. Another Earth Shock. Sandstorm Elemental, coin Earth Shock. Allows us to kill this. And or avoid him getting any value out of it. We use the coin. But I think it's okay. We get progress towards our quest. Clear the board, and we end up with 3 in stats. 3-3. So I would kind of like a licensed adventurer before we complete the quest, if possible. Next turn we only have 4 mana available, and everything in our hand is expensive. So, we'll see. Corsair Cash. Sky General Crag is a play we can actually do, and doesn't quite complete the quest. So we have one more chance for value. Okay, here he has to play Risky Skipper plus 2 minions to stop that. Whereas we would have only gotten 1 damage to the face, and he only needed Risky Skipper plus 1 minion to clear the bird if we Cobalt Lackey or something plus Rush. Clears that. So, how many lackeys has he played? He's used 4 charges thus far, and he's played 5 lackeys. Oh, but Boom Squad. So, yeah, he's not able to clear this. Nice. Ow. We did not play a spell this turn, so Torrent is not 1 cost. We can't target that. Okay. But we can target the 1/1. If we Fist of Rodin, Earth Shock, we can't do anything else. If we Hero Power Cobalt Spellkin, this just trades in. He smacks us for 4, but that's fine. We could Siamat Divine Shield Rush, remove this, and have a 6/6 up on the board at the end of the turn. That just seems better. Because he hasn't had exceptional ways of dealing with our stuff. Like, I'm surprised that we haven't seen a Risky Skipper or anything like that against any of our stuff. Fine. Fine. Fortunately, Earthshock deals with that exceptionally well. Don't know what we do with the rest of our mana. We have 3. Lurker Below would have been awesome. Okay, we can summon 2. Do I go ahead and Frost Shock one of these, or Frost Shock his face? Next turn, Torrent is only 1 cost. Let's leave these out. I mean, he might get 2 face stand. Oh, interesting. Okay. We're still alive. Okay, that was the maximum healing we could get out of that. Next turn we can Kobold Spellkin for 4. Unfortunately, we were not able to save or get a coin back for Licensed Adventurer. We know Dragon Queen Alexstrasza is not ready anyways because we have 3 duplicates left in our deck. We can heal for 5 as long as these survive. Okay. So no risky skipper clears. From the looks of it. He's just playing defensively now. Lurker Below is excellent a little bit later. We do need him to clear some space for us. Okay, because we don't have space, we shouldn't use up a charge from Radin. Is that correct? That is correct. Okay, so we heal for a lot. Never mind, we kill him. Okay, sure. Kill him with reliquaries. Not reliquary primes, just with the reliquaries. And heal up a ton. So that was 11 healing that turn. And that's it this time. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to tap that like button, smash that subscribe button, and share your perspective in the comments below. We release videos here every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And if you want to see the experiments happening live with the possibility of your comments showing up in a future video, check out our stream at twitch.tv/SSAlchemist. You're awesome. Thank you for watching, and have an awesome day.